Thank you guys for being here today at Media Day and Sunbelt Media Day. It's been about 185 days since we started our first team meeting at Texas State. We're excited about the opportunity. We started camp on August the 7th. Had a really good spring practice. Got a lot of stuff done this spring. Good physical spring ball. Our kids are finishing week 8 of their summer training program with our strength coach, Aaron Burkhart. Done a really good job this summer, really tough physical summer. I feel like our kids are coming together and adjusting well. We're excited about the start of training camp. We use training camp as really the first four to help us in the first 4 games of our season. So we're looking forward to having a physical, tough training camp and to get us ready for a grind in the Sunbelt schedule after we get done with our non-conference schedule. But got 2 young men here today, Tyler Jones, our quarterback from Stevensville, Texas, and Javante O'Roy, safety, both seniors from Sacramento, California, and really excited about those 2 guys helping us and being a part of something special with our program. So I guess I'll open it up for questions. Well, I think the number one thing you want to do in any program when you're building a successful program is develop competition and develop depth. And that's our whole deal with the competition is hopefully develop depth in our program. Javante did a really good job for us in the offseason, good job in the spring. He's done an unbelievable job this summer. And he's going to go into camp as the starter at safety, but he'll have competition. Same for Tyler. Tyler will go in as our starter. Doing training camp, but he'll have competition also. So we believe in iron sharpens iron, and we believe that developing depth, the only way you can do it is to have competition so you can develop that depth.
Does having a quarterback like Tyler Jones and 4 non-conference games really to start the season kind of help this team find its footing under you and first year head coach?
Well, I think anytime you have a quarterback the caliber of Tyler, from what I've seen this spring and what we expect this year, it bodes well for your program to be able to have a quarterback that's played a lot of snaps and been in a lot of games. I think that's where you start with any football team, the quarterback position. So, yeah, we're excited about him. And, again, he will be in a competition with Eddie Prince, who we brought in from Missouri. And hopefully that makes him a better quarterback. And if he's a better quarterback, then we're on the right track. I know he wants to continue to improve. But I think, the first 4 games being what they are, allow us to find out what our entire team's going to be like.
Coach, I noticed you used the hashtag party a lot. Can you tell me where that comes from and how you use that how's that worked out for your team?
Well, I think anytime you start a program, you're trying to excite your fan base and trying to excite your alumni, base, the people around your program. And we felt like we needed something to get our fan base excited about our program. And to me, I tell people all the time, that's the easy thing. Making up hashtags, that stuff's the easy stuff. Get people excited about it. They see party in the end zone, a hashtag, all that stuff's great. But now the hard stuff is putting in your culture and building your program. And that's where we are now is the party in the end zone stuff is really, really good and been really, I guess, taken off with our people on social media and those type things. But now it's about building your culture and building your brand and your program. Well, we'll find out in August when we start training camp. We'll find out how well those guys fit our program. But so far, our summer program's gone really well. I feel like our kids have worked hard and they've acclimated to our expectations, what our goals and expectations for our season are. But yeah, we're excited about all those new faces that we'll have. We've turned over probably about 45% of our roster, which is good in year one for us. That's our plan, is to come in and turn over, and we'll be a young football team, and that's by design, to be young so we can grow those guys in our philosophies and our culture.
Your defensive coach, what do you think of the guys who are returning, who will be players, how they fit into your system?
Well, we're going to be a 3-4 team, and we feel like we have that type of personnel. They're unproven. We're going to be very unproven on defense, but I think that's not always a bad thing. I think it's good to be able to mold and teach guys and get them to play the way you want them to play instead of having to break some habits that may have been formed previously. So. We're excited about the start of, what we ended up in the spring. We felt like we had a good foundation. Now to be able to take that and grow it and improve it, we feel like that's a big deal.
Spring, you mentioned you had guys, you have names, they're football players. Where did that come from? That kind of mentality of developing, getting to know exactly what you want.
Well, I think you take Microsoft and IBM, and you take any company, you got to know what you have in your building, the people you're working with, and that's part of growing any football program. It's getting to know your players, the people that are going to be playing for you on Saturday. Again, getting to know names is a first step, but now getting to find out what type of football players they are, and then getting those guys in the right spot. We use a saying around our place, you have to have a way to add value to our football program. How do you add value? You may be a running back, but you're not going to play at running back, but you're talented enough and can catch the ball. Can you help us at a slot or H receiver? And is that going to help you add value to our program? Can you help us on special teams? So it's my job as a head coach to find out where a guy can add value to our football team. And we're trying to do that for 120 guys. We're trying to find places for them to add value to our football team.
Texas State was kind of on an upward trajectory. Obviously, you get to speak to the last step. From your perspective, last year was obviously a downturn. What do you think needs to happen to get shift back on the direction?
Well, I think anytime you take over a program that you're coming in, you usually don't take over good programs. Coaches don't retire or get fired, and they usually don't leave championship programs out there. So I think the thing we got to do is establish our culture first of all, and establish what we want to be. And I tell people all the time, it's not about everybody's going to look at wins and losses. We look at things that we're going to grow our football program with discipline, toughness, relentlessness, and focus. We want to try to judge those things as we move through this first season and see where we are, and then go recruit to that. And those are the things that we're going to do. And I think if we can build that in our program, the toughness, the discipline, being a relentless team and being a focused team, then to me, that's the wins will start taking care of itself if you're recruiting to that and you're building that each week.
When you're selling the program to recruits, what do you see as the greatest strength moving forward?
Well, I not only sell the program, I sell our campus. I sell our university. We're about to have 40,000 students on our campus this fall. It's a beautiful campus with a river that runs right down the middle of it. It's one of the top 10 tubing campuses or rivers in the country. We use it in recruiting. Again, it's situated. San Marcos is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Great business school, a lot of great academic programs. So I can sell our university, first of all, and I can sell coming into a new program and being a part of something from the ground up to recruits. We can sell that because, again, good facilities, really good facilities, a great town, excellent university academically. So to be able to sell all those things, I don't think you can just sell a football program. You got to be able to sell the whole package, university and the city and the football.